In this video, you will learn how to add a Google form to Google Classroom as a quiz assignment so that Google Classroom will automatically post the grades. There are 3 different ways that you can do this. The first way is to create a quiz assignment. When you create a quiz assignment, a blank quiz is generated. If you have not already pre-created a Google form, then you would click on this quiz and add your different question types. When you were done, you would go back to the classwork, fill out all the other information, including a title, and assign. If, on the other hand, you have already created a quiz and you would like to use that in Google Classroom, you will still go to Create, Quiz Assignment. You will click the X to delete the quiz that was generated, and then add your own. Prior to adding a Google form to be used as a quiz, there are certain settings that need to be made on the quiz itself. This is a pre-created form to use for a Google quiz. You can see the questions, different types. In the settings section, you need to toggle Make this a quiz to on. This allows Google Classroom to read it as a quiz. Once I've done that, I will check my other settings. Most important, because I have an open-ended question, I'm going to release the grades later after manual review. And then another feature available in Google Quizzes is lock mode. This prevents users from opening other applications on a managed Chromebook while taking that quiz. Now that I have set this to a quiz instead of just a form, I will go down to my Google Drive in the assignment, and I will insert this, and you can see it as a quiz because of 2 features. It has the option to lock mode for Chromebooks and also grade importing, which is where the grades from Google, the Google form, will populate your Google Classroom for you. Once you do that, you fill out all the other information and assign it. The third way to create a Google quiz is to start with Google Forms. Instead of creating just a blank form, you would create a blank quiz. By creating it as a quiz, the settings have already been toggled to show that this is a quiz. Before creating the questions, it might be valuable to go down to the point value section of the setting and make sure that the default question point value is set to 1 or another number depending on how many points you want each question to be worth. You can always change the point values manually if you would like for them to be worth more. Once you've created your quiz, that quiz then becomes an option to add to a Google quiz assignment. Once again, you would clear the quiz that's been generated, click on your Google Drive, and select that quiz. Fill out all the information and assign it. If you forget to toggle this setting to make it a quiz, you will know right away when you attempt to add it. If I go to my Google Drive and I add this Google form as my option, the key features of a quiz will be missing. You will not have the option to lock this into the Chromebook, and you will also not have the option to import the grades. This tells you that you will need to delete the assignment off of your Google assignment you're creating, go back to the quiz, and toggle that setting to on. Then you can simply re-add it to your quiz assignment. Those are the steps to use Google Forms with Google Classroom as a quiz.